नमस्कार, KSLTA स्टेडियम बेंगलुरु से मैं सुधीर महावादी मेरे साथी कमेंटेटर शेषाद्री श्रीनिवासन के साथ आप सबका स्वागत करता हूं। ATP चैलेंज टूर 2020 बेंगलुरु ओपन आयोजित किया जा रहा है यहाँ पे बेंगलुरु के KSLTA स्टेडियम में। आज इस प्रतियोगिता का आखिरी दिन है और जैसे कि हमने देखा कल लिएंडर पेस का बहुत ही अच्छा प्रदर्शन रहा था, लेकिन आज सिंगल्स का फाइनल्स होगा। उससे पहले फेलिसिटेशन होगा लेजेंडरी प्लेयर लिएंडर पेस का, और फाइनल्स में मुकाबला करेंगे आज ऑस्ट्रेलिया के जेम्स डकवर्थ सामना करेंगे फ्रांस के बेंजामिन बोंजी का। और क्राउड यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी पहुंच चुके हैं, इंतजार कर रहे हैं कब फेलिसिटेशन शुरू होगा। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल श्रेणी,
Good evening viewers, good evening Sudhir. Everyone is just waiting for the felicitation to start. Look at the turnout here. In fact, yesterday we had a good number of people coming in watching the single semi-finals as well as the finals when Leander Paes was playing. And in a short while from now the felicitation will start. That will be followed by the singles finals. James Duckworth of Australia, seeded number 4 here. He'll be taking on Benjamin Bonzi of France. And that match will commence at around 6 o'clock in the later in the day. And a good number of spectators. In fact, lots of youngsters have turned up. And Leander was not tired of giving autograph and selfies to all of them. That was something very spectacular and a pleasure to watch.
Bengaluru Srini has always attracted crowds whenever tennis happens. बड़ी संख्या में यहाँ पे लोग आते हैं और मजा लेते हैं हर टूर्नामेंट का। और जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं आज बड़ी संख्या में क्राउड इंतजार कर रहे हैं और कब सबसे पहले फेलिसिटेशन शुरू होगा।
Absolutely. In fact, it's a lovely evening here in the garden city of Bengaluru. The KSLTA stadium is located in Kaban Park in the center of the city.
So सभी का इंतजार फेलिसिटेशन के लिए। बहुत ही अच्छा टूर्नामेंट रहा भारतीय खिलाड़ियों के लिए कल। जैसे कि हमने देखा डबल्स में रामकुमार रामनाथन पुरोराज के साथ मिलकर जबरदस्त प्रदर्शन दिखाया था। श्रीनी, एवरीबॉडी एंजॉयड दैट।
Absolutely. In fact, we saw the brilliance in the patches from Leander Paes. They lost it very easily, 6-0, 6-2. But all credit went to Ramkumar. The kind of serves he made, the combination worked out very well. That was very well acknowledged by Leander Paes as well. And what is very important is Leander Paes, the legend, 18 times the goals, the Grand Slam winner. That is something phenomenal. And a humble person. In fact, he talked to all the youngsters here, and his commitment, phenomenal it is. Skill sets, the physical fitness, and the determination, and to stay in the game is not easy for nearly 3 decades.
Absolutely right, Srini. 91 से लेके 2020 तक उन्होंने सभी का मनोरंजन किया और यहाँ पे क्राउड इंतजार कर रहे हैं कब लिएंडर पेस पहुंचेंगे, कब फेलिसिटेशन शुरू होगा। और काफी कुछ सुनने के लिए मिलेंगे आज लिएंडर पेस से। And all waiting patiently here. And crowd के सेक्शन में कल हमने देखा कि there were a lot of youngsters taking autographs, Srini.
Absolutely. In fact, it's lots of the tennis-loving fans around here in Bengaluru. In fact, we had also seen a packed stadium when we had the Davis Cup matches here against Indonesia, and then we had also in Serbia, and also against Indonesia as well as Uzbekistan. And we had a very good turnout. Everyone enjoys the game of tennis. And yesterday we had a very good 2 semi-finals. And in a short while now, the felicitation ceremony will commence. Thereafter, we'll have the grand finale, the singles finals.
Yes, singles का finals होगा, लेकिन उससे पहले सम्मान किया जाएगा लिएंडर पेस का। और आज काफी बड़ी संख्या में क्राउड उस फेलिसिटेशन के लिए खास करके आए हैं। और जहां की इस प्रतियोगिता के बारे में हम बात करें श्रीनी, It's been a very good tournament for the Indians. Of course, singles में थोड़ा बहुत disappointment ज़रूर था. And Ramkumar Ramakrishnan, of course, came back strongly in doubles, but he cut a sorry figure in the singles.
Ram is a very good player both in the singles and the doubles. He's got very good serves. And in this garden city of Bengaluru, you have a look at that. In fact, a lot of greenery. We got a KCA stadium very close by. And also the pivot, you have the Vidhan Sauda, the building there. There you are. And you have just a glimpse of this wonderful place. Lots of greenery. And it's a cyber city as well, a lot of software companies. And we are in the midst of Kaban Park. This is Lal Bagh, other big garden here in the mid of the city. That is something interesting, having a very big park in the city center.
सभी लोग आकर्षित होते हैं श्रेणी. बढ़िया सिटी है, गार्डन सिटी कहला जाता है इंडिया में.
Everyone will relish this cup of coffee here.
Yes, we had one short while ago, Srini. And what has attracted you? Because you started living in Bengaluru. I think it's more than 2 decades.
That's the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Again, right in the city. Look at those flyovers. And this is perfectly an international city with a cosmopolitan outlook. And it attracts lots of tourists as well. And also we have the metro facilities around the city. So that makes it pretty interesting. And the Vidhan Sauda, that is very, very beautiful. In fact, when the lights are on, it is nice. And we are just getting back to business in the
Okay, before we kickstart the
court area where
finals,
we
we
have
have
the
something
Felicitation.
historical going to happen at KSLTA, and it's going to be in the memory lane of most of us in the years to come. And there are few people who have volunteered to come and champion this historic movement, and they are one of the sporting icons of our country. So joining me is one of the India's legends of various fields. So join your hands and welcome here as they come to sit and celebrate one of the finest moments of tennis in India. The first person coming over here is a former Olympian and is one of the recognized names in Indian swimming. For a career spanning over 15 years with 600 gold medals, please put your hands together for Nisha Millet! With some music, here we go. Nisha Millet, a former Olympian. Joining her on stage next is an international swimmer from our very own Bengaluru who's participated in World Championship and is also the sister of Nisha. Please put your hands together for Reshma Millet. Here we go, Reshma Millet. The next person made her debut in 2000 Summer Olympics, where she was placed 24th in the women's heptathlon event with a total score of 5,548 points. Please put your hands together and welcome Pramila Ayyappa. The next person to join us on this wonderful stage is the former Indian captain of hockey team with 13 years of international hockey playing experiences and 21 years of hockey coaching. Please put your hands together for Jude Felix. The next person joining us is an accomplished former track and field athlete and also an Indian film actress from our very own Karnataka. Please put your hands together for Ashwini Nachappa. The next person joining me on stage is an athlete from our Namma Bengaluru and a former Asian medalist in the long jump and 100-meter hurdles, the former national champion of heptathlon. She has won the Arjuna Award in 1997, Rajyotsava Award in 1983. Please put your hands together for Reed Abraham. The next person is a former Indian professional field hockey player He has played the fullback, as known as for his abilities as a drag flicker. He's won various medals at Asian Cup, Asia Cup, Commonwealth, and the Champions Trophy. Please put your hands together for Rangunath VR. The next person joining me is a former Indian hockey captain, the midfielder who's been an Olympian, has represented India in the 2004 Olympics. He was also a part of the 2010 Commonwealth team, and where India won the silver medal. And 2001, he won the gold during the Champions League in Kuala Lumpur. Please put your hands together for Arjuna Award. The next person on stage has won 2 bronze medals at the 1998 Asian Games and competed in the Davis Cup. Please put your hands together for Srinath Prahlad. The next person need no introduction, but it becomes an honor for me to introduce him on this historic day. Ladies and gentlemen, he has won 8 doubles and 10 mixed doubles, Grand Slams in his career spanning over 3 decades. He's an honorary award of Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, highest sporting award in India, Arjuna Award, Padma Shri Award, and Padma Bhushan Award. Please put your hands together for the legendary Leander Paes! Can we have the audiovisual for Leander as he comes in? The historic moment at KSLTA Bangalore Open 2020. The legend and the god of Indian tennis.
आजा आजा जिंदे शामी आने के तले है आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले है
Welcome, Leander. Thank you so much. I request all the icons to take the seat. This is truly a historic moment, and it is happening in our Bengaluru. And all the great fans who have come here, great happy news, because the legendary Leander Paes has chosen this field to give it as a farewell and the last row. Can we have a big round of applause, Leander? Thank you so much for inspiring the nation for 3 long decades. Before we proceed with anything, I would request a mic. I would request all of you on the stage to speak a few words about Leander on this historic moment. To start off, we'll go in the order we started all of you welcoming in. So Nisha, Millet, if you have few words to say about our icon and the god of Indian tennis. Mike.
Well, what could we say that people don't already know about Leander Paes? He was somebody I really looked up to growing up. And one of the proudest moments is at the 2000 Olympics when he was our captain, the Olympic team captain. And I was so excited to meet him. And I got off the bus and I came face to face with him. And for the first time in my life, I was speechless. But of course, Leander, with his great memory, and he's so passionate about all sports. He knew which event I was swimming. He gave me some words of advice. I was going through an injury. And I think those memories will last me forever. So he's just inspiring to think that he's trying out for his 8th Olympics. Let's all give him a big hand. 8 Olympics is insane. So congratulations, Leander. And I know you won't stop here. You're going to do a lot more for Indian sports.
Thank you, Nisha. Next, I would like Reshma, the sister, to say a few words.
Wow, 8th Olympics. Leander, I think I'm as blown away. Everything that Nisha said and way more. And we're so honored to be here today to watch you and, the journey that we have followed with you and seen you through. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you, Reshma. Next, Pramila Ayappa, few words.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be with him here on this special occasion and share the dais with him. I had represented India in Olympics in 2000, and I had a chance of meeting him there. And now I'm just sharing the dais with him. It's a great sportsmanity that 8 Olympics, it's such a hard thing. because we know the experience. And hats off to you, Leander. And it's an honor to be with you all today. Thank you.
Thank you. Jude, few words.
He's asking me to be nice to him. Well, Leander's first games was the 1990 Asian Games. That's where we all went together. And of course, we did teach him a few of the tricks. He used to always be with the hockey team. Of course, knowing his dad was an Olympian, hockey Olympian. There are many things said about Leander and what he has achieved over the years. But something that has caught my eye, I have to share it. At the village, Asian Games village, I did see he had a huge appetite. His plate would be just full. And we used to wonder, how the hell did he eat this much? But then, 8 Olympics, he had to eat that much. So he needs a clap. But apart from that, I must say something which is very significant. He would never feel shy as you would on the court. And his grace before eating was simply phenomenal. The sign of the cross, and those are some of the things I remember. I wish him all the best post his 8th Olympics, and he's really done the whole country proud. Thanks, Leander.
Thanks, Jude. Next, Ashwin Achapa, few words.
Well, Leander, I think Leander and I met first in 1989, and he came up to me and said, "Hello, ma'am." So to see him still competing, for his 8th Olympics, God bless him, not just at the Olympics for his great performance, but also in the journey post his retirement. Leander epitomizes what true sportsman should be, what sport really is. And I think from all of us here, it's an honor to be here to share a few special moments. The moment I saw you this evening, it's been great. God bless you for many more, and have a great journey ahead.
Thank you, Ashwini. Leander, we'll come back to you. So, Reet Abraham, you have a few words.
Good evening, everybody. It's a real pleasure for me to be here and share the dais with Leander and all the other good sportsmen of Karnataka. It's a dream of all sportspersons to represent the Olympics and, if possible, win a medal. To represent the country in 8 Olympics is not anybody's dream. It's only hard work and sheer determination for you to day in and day out do your workouts and get there. Being here with Leander, it's, I think, for all the kids who are aspiring to be sportspersons to reach levels where you can represent the country and be champions, you can't have a better person as your idol. So wishing Leander all the best for his days to come after his retirement. I'm sure he has his sights set right what he has to do in life. And for the organizers for bringing all of us here together. It's a really honor for us to be here. I think all the federations should do this more often to bring the sportsmen together. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Reet. Raghunath, we have a few words.
Hi, everyone. My relation with Leander Paes goes on to 2006. When he was playing his first Olympics, I was a very small kid. And I shared the dais with him in 2006, 2012, 16 Olympics. I think I was lucky enough for that. Thanks, Leander Paes. And there's lots of things you should follow from him. Me, myself, has followed and achieved a little bit. I think there's lots of things others can follow. Good luck, Paes. Good luck for your future. Please encourage the boys, all the girls, everyone who's in tennis. Let them come to your height in future. Thank you.
Thank you, Raghunath. Arjun, few words.
Good evening, everyone. I'm really honored to be part of this evening. And first of all, thanks to Leander. I think I can call Leander now. The first Olympics was 2004, my experience. I was sharing room with Dhanraj. I think Dhanraj Pillai, he calls him Tiger. And he keeps telling me what it motivates and what energy gets on the field when he wears Indian tricolor on his chest. And what he's done for Indian sport, not only for tennis, I think as a whole, the dedication what he put in for so long years, I think it's one example, and where he will put for the future tennis as well as other sports also. I hope he'll carry on in the future. For his future, good luck. And one more thing, my dad played with his dad in a East Bengal hockey club. And my dad also wished him to good luck for his future. I'm very thankful and very humble to be part of this wonderful evening. Good luck later for the future.
Thank you, Arjun. Final words from Srinath.
Good evening, everyone. What can be said about Leander? It's very hard to put in words. For me, it's simple. He's probably one of the greatest sports person India has ever produced, period. I've been lucky enough to be part of the Davis Cup team where we played along, and he always had encouraging words. And the way he came across, it was intimidating for the opponents to play against him. I still believe when I watch him play, it gives me goosebumps. And to describe what he is, it will take probably a long time. And people would fear playing him. The courage and the passion he brought onto the court was absolutely phenomenal. I just hope he will pass on this to the future generation and wish him all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinath. Leander will speak within few minutes, but before that, I think it is an honor. We felicitate him for the 3 decades of inspiring so many young people in this billion nation. And to do the honors rightfully, I would like to call upon former chairman of organizing committee of Bengaluru Open 2020 and former minister of IT, BT and tourism and government of Karnataka. Can we have Mr. Priyank Kharge on stage to do the felicitation of Leander Paes? And I would request Priyank Kharge to join him on stage. He's a good friend, the Serbian ambassador, who's joining also here, Mr. Valdemar Maric, who's come here to grace this occasion. I request you, sir, to please join us on stage. Can we have a big round of applause for Mr. Valdemar Maric?
That's right.
Okay, so before we do the felicitation, we have some memorable moments the media has captured over all these years. So let us look at the AV and witness the spectacular moments this great legend had over these years. Here we go. All for the love for Leander Paes.
Welcome you back, Srini. Leander Paes, unforgettable day उनके लाइफ में, and ये कुछ उनके moments हम देख रहे हैं. 91 में उन्होंने शुरू किया था, and as a youngster won US Open, Wimbledon, and then
goes on to show the
rest was the history. Srini, 3 decades he has entertained the tennis lovers all over the world.
I'm very sure it is emotional as he
जैसे कि आप
stands
देख रहे
today
हैं,
here
बड़ी संख्या में
and goes
मौजूद है.
back the memory lane to witness.
Sparkling career. And that is something phenomenal there in the Atlantic Olympics, getting the bronze medal, defeating Andre Agassi on that occasion. And what an achievement it has been. He is just having a look at that. The giant screen, bringing back pleasant memories.
Yes, he defeated lots of levels. Even he defeated Pete Sampras in one of the matches in 1999, and Martina Navratilova. He always, paired wonderfully with this legend.
Absolutely. Just see those glimpses of this legend. There he is. Look at that acrobatic style. That is what he's known for. Great work at the net, interceptions.
More than 130 partners in his 3 decades career, and more than 40 Davis Cup titles and 43 with Mahesh Bhopati.
In the latter part of the career, he concentrated on the doubles. And this is one of the very memorable events, Atlanta Olympics.
ब्रॉन्ज जीता था एंड टेनिस के इतिहास में एकमात्र खिलाड़ी रहे 1952 में केडी जाधव ने जीता था इंडिविजुअल, लेकिन टेनिस के हिस्ट्री में एकमात्र खिलाड़ी रहे लिएंडर पेस. एंड yes, he's enjoying.
Pretty nostalgic for him. Absolutely enjoying every moment of those glimpses. And partnering Martina Hingis, Martina Navratilova.
Played with so many grades in his 3 decades career. And what a champion.
Okay.
Thoroughly deserves this felicitation, I think, Srini.
The legendary Leander Paes, over 3 decades inspiring the billion nation.
3 decades of career. Not easy.
With us to felicitate Leander.
And 8 Olympics.
I invite the girls to come and hand over the felicitation.
Yes, 96 में शुरू हुआ था and 2016 तक 8 Olympics में उन्होंने participate किया. And so many Asian Games medals as well in his kitty. अब felicitation का समय है, सम्मान का समय है, एक शॉल के साथ.
Once again for the legendary Leander Paes. Okay, this is the moment we would ask Leander to speak a few words. So Leander, the whole of the nation awaits you to hear the few moments. The roaring lion indeed. Here goes the final row. From the ladies to the legend. What a career it has been. I'm going to show it's going to inspire so many young people in this nation to follow the sport more closely. Thank you, Leander.
The essence of life is to do something that's great.
Okay, we will continue to watch the video for a minute.
I think that when you play for 1.2 plus billion people, it's a great sense of responsibility.
Third and bronze medalist representing India.
Troisième et médaille de bronze représentant l'Inde.
Leander Paes.
The essence of life is to do something that's greater than yourself, and that is playing for your country. I think that when you play for 1.2 plus billion people, it's a great sense of responsibility. My dream has always been to put India on the map.
You always try to welcome me in the smile in the locker room, always give me great advices, and it was just such an honor to always be surrounded by you.
When you play double, it's like a ninja playing, you know, it's two person at the net. He's here and then he's there, and then I don't know who is who. You know, he was probably the fastest tennis player at the net by far.
He was so much fun to play against, and I thought I would much rather play with him than against him.
Simply brilliant.
He anticipates so well. One of the best volleyers in the world. So fast, so accurate. He reads the game well. He's great for the crowd. He has great energy.
Court awareness, it's unbelievable.
There's no words for Leander. I mean, he's almost like my brother, you know.
That's phenomenal. That is entertainment. Oh, what an extraordinary exchange.
Hardly ever have you seen a rally like this.
go in there and enjoy the hard work day in and day out is something that I take very seriously, and very proud to be an Indian and play for the country every time I step out.
Third.
Okay, so Leander, I would request you to join me here. This is truly going to be historic, what is going to happen in next few seconds. You will have to unveil me this wonderful portrait, which is right here, and give your signature style so that it goes in our memory lanes for a long, long time, and it's going to be in our history books that one day this happened to all of us when we were alive. So here we go. I ask Leander, the great legendary tennis player from India, to unveil this wonderful portrait and see how does it feel to all the fans who have gathered here at KSLTA for Bangalore 2020. Are you ready? So give it up for the legendary Leander Paes as we unveil the historic moment here in Bengaluru. I request Leander just to give your signature so that it goes on to capture these wonderful moments. Leander is truly emotional at this moment. Leander, if you can sign 3 decades of passion, test of time, mental, physical, all the odds and coming out winning all through the time. Legendary Leander Paes making his final moments right here for each of us gathered here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much from all our hearts. Wishing all the best. The legendary Leander Paes. I would request all of you to join on stage, next to him to take a photographic moment. Okay, all the fans on this side, just for you guys. February 16, 2020, a historic moment. The legend himself signing it off on the Indian soil here in Bengaluru. I request all of you to join with him to take a photograph on the left and right. Few of you can join him on left and right for a small little photograph. Okay, what I would request is all the people on this side and this side, we would do something for Leander very special. Since we are in the land of Karnataka, let him give him a fitting reply as his farewell tour takes off here in our Bengaluru. So when I say ooh-ah, 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 ooh on this left side, all the people says Leander Superoo. What will you tell? Leander Superoo. All the side here say ooh-ah, 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 ooh. Leander. Loud as possible. So 1, 2, 3. Not loud enough. Louder. Come on. Once again. Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, Leander. I request all of you to take your seat back. Now we are going to hear from the heart of this legend. What did it take? What it has been for the 3 decades of tireless out there, been there, and we have been inspired all of it. Leander, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
I love you guys too. Can you guys do me a big favor and give everyone on the dais a standing ovation, please? Thank you. I first got to thank Priyansh, got to thank Sundar, got to thank Sunil for this really heartfelt farewell. this one last roar is very special to me. And to actually have the athletes here who've inspired me through my journey. When I started as a young boy, the track and field was burning aflame. And there was one woman who burnt that track and field aflame. She's here with us tonight. Ashwini was someone who inspired me as a young boy. She not only showed us what magic Indian women have, but also showed us that if we played with our heart on our sleeve, we could all be champions. Jude, as much as he said those wonderful, kind words about me, was someone who took me under his wing. My father played hockey for India, and when he retired, he traveled with Jude and the boys as a doctor. And Jude and the boys, Jagbir, took me under their wing. They protected me as a young 16, 17-year-old. I was a very shy kid. I would have every dinner with them. And yes, I did have a serious appetite. And the boys really motivated me and once again showed me what being Indian is all about. On this dais right here, you've got some of the legends of our sport. You've got legends of Indian Olympics, world champions, multiple sports over. And thanks to you guys, you all taught me what playing for the country was about. Thank you very much. I promised myself I won't get emotional tonight. I'm going to try. But in Bangalore, I've played many Davis Cups here. I played a Challenger here in 1993. And it's Sunil, Sundar, Priyansh, the whole organizing committee behind the tournament here, the government, and the people of Bangalore. You guys have so much heart. You are very rich in culture. You are very rich in sports knowledge. You are very rich in tennis knowledge. But it's the style and the class that you do things with that make me very proud to have my one last roar and the last match I played in India right on this court. As much as this is my one last roar, there are a few other roars in line for me to motivate young kids, just as all these champions have done. To motivate young kids, we've got 740 million approximately of our youth in India who are under the age of 25. And just as all these champions have done, I aspire to create more champions just like this in the Olympics, in Grand Slams, in the Asian Games, and to take our youth and show them that sport is not just a hobby. It's not just a passion. It's not something you do on the weekend. But sport is a profession. Every one of these champions have provided for their family in their individual discipline. Every one of these champions, kids play sport because mama and papa inspire them. It's for these champions who have motivated me. I basically am going to spend the second roar that I'm going to have to nurture kids through sports education. And I hope that starts right here in Karnataka. My parents have been my guiding light, my mentors. They've been my North Star. They've been my heroes. And I've tried to emulate them. My dad, in '72, was in Munich at the Olympics. And every Sunday after he won his medal there, I used to polish his medal after church. Growing up as a young boy, I knew what that medal meant. It was a bronze medal. India used to get gold and silver in hockey all the time, and it was a bronze medal. For me, an Olympic medal takes years and years of dedication. And to all the youngsters out there, you don't win an Olympic medal, you don't achieve things that these legends have overnight. It takes many years of hard work, dedication, belief in yourself, physical and mental strength to become a legend. And my parents are the reason I am who I am today. I'd like to thank them. I'd like to bow my head to them. I'd like to bow my head to them and thank them for showing us what Indian parents are about, giving us the environment, the protection, the love, and the passion to be Indian. I hope I can inspire not just my daughter Ayana, but I hope I can inspire every single kid in our country to be champions just like all of these. Here in Bengaluru, the tennis culture is rich. Priyansh and his team, Sundar Raju and his team, Sunil and his team, and all their families. I'm so grateful for you for not only this wonderful evening and farewell for one last row, but I'm grateful for you for creating young lives. This morning I was in a meeting with them, and for 3 hours we discussed how we can build grassroots sport through a state of Karnataka which is the size of Spain. The population of Karnataka is the size of Spain. The geographical map, the landmass we have is the size of Spain, and this is one state in South India. The dreams that we had and we shared this morning are alike. The vision is alike. The methodology comes from different points of view. But if we come together as a country, as people who are passionate about our country, and we help our kids have the opportunity just as all of us got, I'm so proud to be an Indian, and I'm so proud to have played for my flag for 30 years. And I believe that we can create champions in any walk of life, where our Tiranga flies high all over the world. So to Bengaluru, to India, to all of y'all in the state, to all of y'all in the country, I bow my head in gratitude, in humbleness, and in thanks for being the wind within my wings, for giving me the strength beyond my own belief in myself, on stages that were so far away from home, to be able to be your champion, to be able to be your Lionheart, and to be able to be your Leander. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would request all of you to come for a photo op movement. All of you come close to the Leander as he is emotional at this very moment. I would request all of you to stand and give a standing ovation to our legendary Leander Paes. And this day will be remembered in the history books for a long, long time to come. The legendary Leander Paes with the other sporting icons of our nation. Thank you so much for being part of the farewell ceremony of Leander. I ask you all of you to take the stage. There are chairs over there on the stadium. We are about to begin the finals, and you can catch the moments with these great icons. Don't miss them in action as they cheer for the finalists of the Bengaluru Open 2020. Can we have a final hi to our Leander Paes as he witnesses the finals of Bengaluru Open 2020 in Namma Bengaluru at the very own KSLTA grounds. What an evening it has been. Thank you so much for all of you turning out in great numbers, for wishing him the best for the years to come, our own legendary Leander Paes.
The champion will be saying goodbye to tennis as a professional Srini this year, but he'll be seen in action in Dubai next week, and he'll be playing lots of tournaments as well. एंड अब सिंगल्स का फाइनल शुरू होगा थोड़ी देर के बाद, एंड डीडी स्पोर्ट्स में लाइव एक्शन आप मिस मत कीजिएगा. Sini, if you were to describe his 3 decades journey, how would you start with?
One of the greatest sportsmen ever in the world. The kind of a commitment. It's not easy to be there for 8 Olympics and winning 43 medals in the Davis Cup as well. Creating record. Pietrangeli record he broke, in fact, of Italy. And then that is something phenomenal. And the way he got, tuned to playing doubles, starting off significantly in the singles, and then mastering the doubles, the techniques. It was all the physical fitness, mental strength. That's what he was talking about when he was addressing the audience here. Look at the turnout. This is really phenomenal and a memorable day for Indian tennis.
Absolutely, Srini. अब इंतजार कर रहे हैं कब सिंगल्स का फाइनल शुरू होगा इस बेंगलुरु ओपन का, जिसमें काफी भारतीय खिलाड़ियों ने भाग लिया और भारतीय खिलाड़ियों के लिए काफी अच्छा रहा, खास करके डबल्स में। कल हमने देखा रामकुमार रामनाथन और पुरव राज ने डबल्स का टाइटल जीता था एंड क्राउड ने हर पल का मजा लिया इस प्रतियोगिता में। और आज खास करके लिएंडर पेस के फेलिसिटेशन के लिए आए हैं बड़ी संख्या में and they've been very patient as well.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, look at the center court here. It's all getting ready for the singles finals, and that will be featuring James Duckworth of Australia, and he'll be taking on Benjamin Bonzi of France. In fact, just talking about that singles, which will get underway very shortly. James Duckworth is seated number 4 here, and his world rank is 83. And very interesting point, Sudhir, is his opponent today in the final